Well, today is gonna be a layering video. We're like waist deep into summer, and we haven't even reached the hottest month of the year yet. But I've been playing around with a lot of my new fragrances. If you're familiar with my other videos, you know that I'm not a summer scent type of person. I'm a fall scent type of person. So this year I decided to explore other perfumes where they were more like floral or more fruity. And I came up with some layering combos for like, of course, a lot of people are just like, I'm outside this year. So this layering combination is for anybody who wants to have a pretty summer. Like you're outside, you don't care who says what or who's doing what. You're out here just enjoying yourself, living it up outside every day. I can't do it myself, but anybody who is outside in this heat, kudos to you, because no. So let's go ahead and get this started. So my first layer, and yes, I do have a piece of paper. So y'all, it's so many of them that I just cannot remember them off top. So I have to write them down. So my first layer combination is gonna be Blooming Bouquet by Dior and Petite Chérie by Couture. I love this combination because it makes me feel so pretty. I think the first time I layered this combination was last year. I don't know what made me do it, but it was something about the peach in Petite Chérie and the floral in Blooming Bouquet that just made it work. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just feel so pretty. But they complement each other so well that you wouldn't think, if you read the notes in them, you wouldn't think that they go together, but they do. If you are on your pretty summer type of stuff and you just want to feel like the prettiest girl in the world, try this combination out because I promise you, it doesn't fail. It smells good on me, so I feel like it would smell good on you. So my next layering combination is gonna be Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks and Apple Love by Ellis Brooklyn. I wore this combination for the first time the other day, and when I wore it, it shocked me because I was like, I didn't even know these two could go together. But Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks, I like that perfume, but I don't reach for it often because the first time I wore it by itself, I didn't like it. When I read the notes and I saw it on the website, I was like, ooh, I think I might like this one. And then when I got it, I was just so like unimpressed. I thought it was gonna be something totally different than what it was. So it took me a while to like really just start playing around with it because I was like, I don't really like this. And then I picked up Apple Love and I remember I was gonna wear it and I sprayed it on me and I was like, this will go good with something, but what? And then my eye fell on Sunset Hour and I was like, I really think that they would go great together. And they did. It was like the apple and Apple Love and the sweetness of Apple Love was really able to help Sunset Hour perform better on me. I really liked how Apple Love just kind of brought more sweetness to Sunset Hour. Sunset Hour is sweet, but it's missing something. Like it's sweet, but the sweetness in it is missing something. And Apple Love was able to complete it for me. So I was really excited when it dried down. I was able to get a really nice, pretty layering combination from this one. I really, 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 really like this combination. So my next combination is gonna be Overred by YSL and Sunfruit by Ellis Brooklyn. Funny story with this layering combination. The first time I wore it, I was at work and I was making my rounds and there's this guy who I have never spoken to ever. I mean, ever. And I had walked over, there's some numbers that I gotta write down. And I had walked over to write down my last number and he was sitting right there. And I'm writing down the numbers, and he looks up at me and he goes, "You smell really good." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And that's the only time I think I've ever spoken to this guy. That's it. Never spoken to each other a day in our life, but we worked together, and that was the first time he had spoke to me. So after that, I was like, I think I have a winner, because if this combination can get people who I never speak to talk to me, anytime you wear a combination, you can get people who never speak to you to talk to you and tell you smell good and give you a compliment. That's a winner in my book. The vanilla in Overred. Overred is it's not very sweet, but it is sweet. And it's got vanilla in it, and it's advertised as a cherry fragrance, but there is vanilla in it. And I really like how the cherry and the vanilla in that one I love how they smell together. But when you add the fig from Sunfruit, it is an amazing, beautiful, pretty summer type of fragrance. I love this combination. I didn't even know that I would like it until I got Overred. And I don't know if I told the story about how I got onto Overred, but my friend had it on and her fiance had bought it for her. So I smelled it on her and I got really excited because I was like, "Oh my God, T, what do you have on?" And she was like, "Oh, I can't remember." And then finally she remembered and she told me. I loved how it smelled on her so much. I was like, there it goes. The wasp of mile. I liked how, let's see where it's gonna go. I liked how it smelled on her so much. I asked her, I was like, "Do you mind if I copy off of you?" She said, "Yeah." I went and got the travel size and I tested it out and I loved how it smelled on me. I had to get the full bottle. So I've got a travel size and a full bottle of Overred. And I've got the full bottle of Sunfruit. It took me a minute to get the full bottle of Sunfruit, but when I finally got it, I was so excited. I wore this combination for a while after that, just because I really, 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 really think this is such a beautiful, pretty layering combination for the summer and possibly the spring. But I think Sunfruit is a bit heavy for spring. That's why I say this is just a really good combination for the summer, but maybe a late spring combination. But it is pretty. It's so pretty. So my next layering combination is going to be Casablanca by House of Beau and Love Delight by Amouage. This is like the ultimate pretty summer layering combination. Casablanca by itself is so beautiful. Like, I have a House of Beau video already, and I think I put Casablanca at like number 2 or number 3 or something like that out of the trio that I got. I love Casablanca so much, I would actually like a full bottle of, but House of Beau is very expensive. It's a very high quality perfume. You get what you pay for. And honestly, I have 2 of the trios from House of Beau back there, and all of them, the longevity on all of them is amazing. It's gonna run you like 12 plus hours. Like, I promise you, 12 hours or more. That's the kind of performance you're gonna get from House of Beau. And then when you add it with Amouage, if you're familiar with House of Amouage, you already know Amouage does not play when it comes to quality. A lot of them are oil-based, which is why you have to pay so much for it. But freshness and the floral in Casablanca and the sweetness and the floral in Love Delight, it makes for one of the most softest, prettiest layering combination ever. Like, every time I wear this layering combination, somebody's telling me how good I smell. And I'm like, I know. I'm trying to sound like a conceited person. I'm far from the conceited person. I'm not stuck up, I'm not conceited, I'm not nothing. But these layering combinations make me feel so pretty. Like, I like to feel pretty, especially during some of the hottest months of the year. It is so hard to feel that way when you are just drenched in sweat and nothing is feeling right. Like you're sweating in places you didn't even know you could sweat. It's disgusting, but you still want to feel pretty during these months. And these layering combinations are like, they help me out just a little bit. But Casablanca and Love Delight, it is one of the most petite, softest, like layering combinations ever. It is so beautiful. And my last layering combination is gonna be Glossier You, Love Delight by Amouage, and 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. This one, I don't know how I put this together. I think I was just standing in my room and I was just playing around and I just randomly came up with this combination. But the dry down on this one, the opening is really nice. You get a lot of the vanilla from 100 Silent Ways blending in nicely with the floralness of Love Delight, right? But then Glossier You has musk in it, but it's a very soft musk. And when you mix them all together and when you layer them with each other, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. It smells so nice. I was like, I didn't even know that this is but it smells amazing. I was like, I just smell so good. It gave me really expensive laundry. Like I had just did my laundry, just took it out of the oven. Just took it out of the dryer. It smells like the most expensive laundry you have ever done. It smells so good. It's not overpowering. It's not overbearing. It's not one of those, oh my gosh, you just smell me before you see me. It's so soft and so pretty and so nice to the nose. I just kept wanting to smell myself all night. It smelled that good. And the dry down is the best part because you've got all the main players in these fragrances. And I know it's 3 of them, but I promise you, all the main players in these fragrances, it's like the dream team. It's like the Bulls in the 90s. You know what I mean? The Lakers in the 2000s. You know what I mean? It smells that good. I really like this layering combination because of how shocked I was when I put all 3 of them together. And sometimes you have to be careful when you mix or when you layer 2 or more. You have to be careful when you layer 2. You know what I mean? Because you just never know how they're gonna perform with each other. But these 3, they really like each other. They complement each other. They are all for each other. And you will smell so good, even in like 90-degree weather, because that's when I wore this, was 90-degree weather and just sweating and pores open. But I had on deodorant, so I thought it was good, and I guess I was, but yes, it is hot. It is so hot out here. Just because it's hot doesn't mean we can't smell good. Hopefully these combinations work for you. If you try them out, let me know. Tell me what layering combinations you're getting into this summer because it is hot. It's so hot. Like, why is it so hot outside? But yeah, try them out. Let me know which ones you really like. Let me know which ones you didn't like. Even if you switch up some from this list, let me know what you're wearing. Let me know what I should try. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.